Hello gamers, this is DNH and welcome back to SkyBlock Quickcarpet. So I once again did not post an episode last week, and I once again feel compelled to mention that, but that's fine. I was building these, in the last episode I talked about I wanted to build these automatic flower farm things, and last week when I would have had time to record, I had maybe one of them done. So I didn't really feel like there was enough to kind of talk about, but now I have them all completed, and I'm pretty happy with it. I have a large amount of bones, and really I should probably convert the bones to bone blocks, because I think it's like a bone will make 3 bone meal, and then the bone blocks are made of 9 bone meal, so it's a little bit more efficient. But if I'm going to carry over a lot of bones and bone meal, I guess I will do that. And I talked about the orange is right there, so I will probably destroy this. But so here's what we have, and I guess I'll show you. So here's the Oxeye Daisy one, and you can see they filter down into here. So 57 on the thing. You turn it, and the light will go on to indicate that it's running, which I like. And so there's 57, and if you watch, it will 58, 59. So it counts up, right? So what is happening? Let's just I guess pillar up this way. Okay, and so here's what's happening. Now, this is based on a tutorial from OMG Chad. Basically, there's this redstone here, which activates the trapdoors, washes away, and then once they close at the right time, it bone meals. There's 2 dispensers below. It bone meals, they filter in. Perfect. And I can go up in the middle. There's well, let me just do it that way. So, let me just do it that way. Probably easier to go up in the center. And I have to be careful because this layer is still just one thick right now. And in fact, let me turn it off real quick. Hang on. There we go. So, so then it'll stop. And so this just pillars down. And what happens is we have the redstone signal comes down into here and activates these dispensers, which have the bone meal in them. And I cannot get really okay. So anyway, what happens is they get collected in here. They go to this item sorter, which sorts out the daisies and spits them into. Oh yeah, I don't have a thing. And spits them into this, and that filters all the way down. And then the seeds come into here and into the composter. Okay, and there, and it converts the seeds into bone meal. So, and then this chest stores the bone meal that's converted that drops out of there. So, then I can come in, I can say, oh, okay, I got some bone meal, boom, and fill these back up. Obviously, that's not going to completely. Let me see. And boom, and boom. Perfect. And I guess I'll just leave that there. Boom. Okay. So there we go. That's how it works. I have this one for Oxeye Daisies. If you go over here, the same exact setup is for blue orchids. So this is in the swamp area, and we see right here, it just barely gets into the swamp area, and the whole grass part is in that. So that's good. We have one over here for red tulips, and there are red tulips in there. And these are really pretty efficient. I mean, you saw how quickly it was climbing with the Oxeye Daisies. So I'm really happy with how efficient these are. I guess I don't need to show you every single chest, but I mean, there's the orange tulips. So here's, these were along the main pathway. So this one I kind of reversed the control for the Lily of the Valley over this way. So my thought is I'm going to have, as I'm coming up through here, I'm going to have some kind of entrance thing somewhere around here. Then the path is just going to kind of wander a little bit off this way. So that's why I moved this pillar over there. And then it'll wander a little bit off this way. And then I can wrap around the other side. And this is the azure bluette or whatever it is. I don't know. There's pink tulips and yeah, and so like I said, well, and let me show you the I mentioned last time. So these are all fully functional farms in the sense that they're 7x7 pads that bone meal these things. Here's the white tulips. With the exception of this yellow dandelion farm, I could not quite find a dandelion farm that had, I guess let me just pillar up right here, that had enough space to do a 7x7 exactly. So on this one, this block right here is, I mean, so it would produce red flowers. It would produce the poppies if I were to not have this cobblestone here. So basically I just didn't want to put a grass block there, left it cobblestone. I mean, I could do coarse dirt or I could do whatever, but left it as cobblestone for now. And that way this will not get filled with anything other than dandelions. That was really one of the main reasons why I wanted to do it that way, was I didn't want a farm that had multiple things in there. Now, theoretically, now that I'm thinking about it, that's actually kind of dumb because I filter out the dandelions into this chest. So if I replace that with a grass block, right now it would grow nothing. If it grows seeds though, those seeds would filter into the composter and help make bone meal. But also if it grows poppies, technically those would filter out into the composter and help make bone meal also. So really, I should replace that cobblestone. I hope I remember to do that. I guess maybe I'll do that right now because, you know, I mean, not that I need it to be perfectly efficient, but you know, I mean, you know, a little bit better would be better. And then obviously this is the cornflowers and stuff. So anyway, and there's the pink tulips. So there's 12 of those things. Okay. I'm pretty positive it's 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, there's 12. Which gives you every flower except the 4 too tall flowers, which I've shown you can just hit them with bone meal and grow. So you don't really need to do anything that elaborate. And then the wither roses is the last thing that doesn't get produced in that same way. And obviously that's what the cave thing is for, to kill the wither. And I have this many wither roses right now. Like I said, I brought over some of this because I was running low on bone meal and stuff. There we go. And one of these chests has, yep, okay. We will, you know, there's just a lot of stuff here. So I finished all of these 12. And so then the next step is to, you know, make a nice area around it. And like I said, I'm going to kind of go Hanging Gardens of Babylon style. I'll probably put leaves and things around some of the tops of here and maybe along the bottom. I'm probably going to circle these with sea lanterns, and then maybe put some greenery around the bottom of these things. Also for each one of these, like this is the dandelions, obviously. I also want to set it up where some of the flowers themselves are okay, that's going to, I'm going to have to fish that out, I guess. That's fine. Where some of the flowers themselves are featured, like either I don't know, either like around the base. It'll like this will have some dandelions around the base that you can see, and obviously I tried to do the colors to match out of concrete. Um, or up here I might put like a stair with a pot and a thing. Just decorate it with some flowers, decorate it with some leaves, some vines to try to get that all set up. So yeah, that should now because again it is filtering the okay, so okay, so that yeah, I forgot about that. It normally would be filtering the dandelions. So oh, I might need more of these. Hang on, just in case. Okay, so in these item filters, like over by the wood, you can put named cobblestone, like you can name cobblestone on an anvil and put like named cobblestone in here so that nothing ever mixes in with it. I didn't bother to do that in these because basically I'm over there in the wood farm, I'm loading wood manually in the chest. And because I always have cobblestone on me, there's a chance I might accidentally put cobblestone in there, or if I use any other kind of item stack for the filter, I could accidentally put it in there. But here, because it's bone mealing, it's automatically only going to have seeds or flowers. So there's not, generally speaking, any worry of accidentally getting cobblestone in here. But because I accidentally put a piece of cobblestone in here, it spit out the flower that was helping filter. So this needs to be 5556. I'm not going to explain how these filters work. I mean, whatever. But basically, so now this is going to go down to 1. And in fact, let me just help it there. So it went down to 1. And so then if like I put these in there, then it will go through. And if I put anything else in there other than cobblestone, it will actually feed it to this. Now, because the only other things that are going to go in there are flowers and seeds, they'll feed into the composter and make bone meal. But now if we look down here, that whole stack should have filtered back down here again, and boom, it did. Okay. So anyway, see, this is why I do these things, is because then I've gotten that minor amount more efficient by getting better bone meal production. But anyway, yeah, that's so we have these 12 pillars, and I'm gonna make some more pillars. I'm probably gonna make, like I said, some open space in between, so I can. I'm gonna try to make it look as hanging gardens as possible. I'm gonna incorporate bees. I'm going to maybe make a better looking entrance to that cave thing for the wither rather than just the stairs. I don't know. That's my goal. Like I said, I didn't have a lot of time in the last week or two just because I was doing other things to record, so I don't know what this next week is going to hold, if I'm going to have another time where I don't quite get an episode done. But hopefully I don't. I mean, maybe I'll get another episode, but then again, I also might work on the gold zombie, or the gold piglin farm. But then I might show you that if I work on it. I don't know. There's always questions about what to work on in Minecraft. You have to keep it entertaining. You have to keep yourself engaged with building new things and whatever. So, but I am engaged with this. I'm glad I have these automatic farms now. Not that I have huge needs for flowers, but it is really then easy to just, okay, let me go turn one on. Fill it with bone meal. Bone meal is needed. And I will be clear that it will not produce bone meal anywhere near as quickly as it will use it. But I do like the fact that it, is automatically feeding some additional bone meal just into that chest. It's not going to feed it into the dispensers. I need to do that manually. But because I would need to fill it manually anyway at roughly the same rate, I don't consider that a really huge deal. I mean, even if I fed it manually in there, it would only, last maybe not that much longer because it would run out of bone meal pretty quickly. So I'm not really that worried about it. I think it's perfect. I'll go up there. The chest is right there. I put the bone meal in. I have right now tons of bones from skeletons, but I could also run the mob farm in the pyramid, and it produces stuff really, really quickly. And getting bone meal for this, or getting, it doesn't kill zombies very quickly. And honestly, with the zombie piglin farm, that's way more the better way to get zombie flesh. But it gets spiders. It gets it gets arrows. It gets a ton of stuff quickly enough. And so really, I'm very happy with the state of how things are going on this map. So yeah, I just wanted to give you that update, show you where I'm kind of at. I played around with the design a little bit, and I'm pretty happy with how they came out. In fact, did I show you maybe the last time I had one done that was like really stone based? And I'm really happier with the way these look. They're not too overpowering, and I think they'll look really good when I dress them up a little bit with, some leaves or some vines or some of the flowers that each one of them produces. So, yep, and then decorate out. And these won't just, these were here from when I put them here before. They're not just going to stay right here, and this entire platform isn't going to stay as it is. I still have a lot of thought to give to how to do that. But like these type of things, I'll probably put little areas or offshoots where I have, a number of each, like where I have a number of these rose bushes and then some availability of bone meal. And then I can just come in and boom, 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 bone meal it. And I can do it right now, right? See, boom, 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 boom. Oh, I need those. Great. There you go. I've got now 14 of them instantly. And so yeah, I'll just have some area where I can easily do that if I want to replicate these two tall flowers. And then obviously the wither fight is it really is not that bad with that thing and the armor and the setup I have. So yeah. Okay. But that is where I'm at. I'm gonna go. As always, gamers, have a good evening, day, and night. Minecraft, time-lapse, mob traps, world maps, cat naps, rap tracks, perhaps. You'll tune in and watch the hijinks, and if you like, click the up and subscribe links.